Get ready to be amazed. Get ready to know things that are usually unknowable. Get ready for an hour of insight and fascinating entertainment with Dr. Linda Salvin. For nearly 3 decades, Dr. Linda has been one of America's most celebrated psychic readers, metaphysical clinicians, and unmatched talk show hosts, bringing insights and solutions to thousands of people worldwide. Pull up a chair, turn it up, and get ready for a visit with the one and only Dr. Linda. And now, live from Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Linda Salvin.
Typical Mercury retrograde, folks. Technical difficulties, delays, problems in communication, breakups, reuniting, contracts falling through, you name it. The Mercury retrograde has been in full force for about 3.5 weeks. It'll be over next week, finally, and we'll have some more peace and a little bit more balance. Chelsea has been a client of mine for a couple of years now, and she's a new mom, and she has been burning candles, and she's excited to actually be with me. I haven't met her personally, but we've been talking for about 3 years. She's got the wildest voice. She doesn't have pink and yellow and purple hair today. She's got her own self to show on the air. But when you go to her YouTube channel, which she'll tell you it's Dollface TV with PHACE, not FACE. You're going to love this gal. She's going to tell you her experience with me as a psychic. She's going to tell you her experience with the candles. She keeps them burning all the time. For those that are considering being a client, you don't consider being a client. You're afraid that I might tell the truth. You don't just consider, you either do or don't. So Chelsea can explain how she met me, but it's the candles. Wicks of Wisdom work like a prescription for your soul. I developed this candle magic line back in 1999. For those that don't know me, I started radio in 1994. Before the internet, real radio, AM, FM dial, yes, before all this stuff. And then in 1999, 5 years into the show, I was trained in candle magic, and I developed Wicks of Wisdom. Wicks of Wisdom are candles with oils and herbs and powders, and you put it all together, and then you call me for a petition consultation, and there's words that go on the piece of paper that get burned in the flame, and magic happens. And you're going to hear from Chelsea what her magic has been. And I've been on TV with them. They were on an infomercial back in 2008, 2009. Kris Jenner, you've seen it, but she was paid people. They're not her candles. They're my candles. I paid her to be the co-host of the show at the time. But I'm going to run a quick little commercial so you can get a little idea what the candles are. Then I'm going to bring Chelsea on, and you're going to hear from her mouth to your ears what all this is about. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Use this set of candles to assist in strengthening the immune system, heal from various ailments, enhance general health and well-being, and target and help heal specific health issues. They can expedite the healing process. They're great to use before and after surgeries, and it can encourage physical, emotional, and spiritual healing.
Command Power. This set is used to direct love interests or specific situations to meet your needs. DNA Power. This set of candles helps bust through confusion in love, career, relationships, decision-making, and other situations. Harmony Power. Burn this set to improve dysfunctional situations, improve balance and harmony in unsettled environments within yourself and others, whether at work or home.
You see the herbs and the powders. You put it all together, and you get instructions, and there's videos and words. There's certain words that go on each petition that is unique to you, and yet the sets are made for everybody. Let's bring Chelsea on before we lose her. And I get to say hi. There you are. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Linda.
You're in
Oh
the
my
car.
God.
No wonder we had a problem. It's so nice to meet you finally in person. I mean, we talk all the time, whether it's Facebook or the phone or whatever. Well, you made it, retrograde and all.
Yes.
Where's the baby?
She's currently with my mom.
Okay. All right. So we have a little time without her, right?
Yes. I'm like, oh, finally.
You have a break.
Whew, Lord, this retrograde, Dr. Linda,
is nasty.
Literally, oh my goodness. Dr. Linda, yesterday was a crazy day for me. And then today, like a bee flew in my car. Like, I was like, then my phone, my second phone, it wouldn't work. Like the camera wouldn't come on. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on here?
Yeah, no, that's typical. I mean, I've had the modem go out. I've had issues with meetings, people not following through on their time. I was in line for a phone call from some company at 11:45 today. They didn't. And so I called their company. They didn't answer. I said, I'm not doing business with you. You don't have any, there's no customer service. This is not where I'm taking my business, or people yell at me because it's my fault. They waited a year to come back and ask for help. Everybody's itchy. Everybody's cranky. Everybody's got something going on technically, emotionally, fiery. And then it calms down. But we go through it 3 times a year.
Oh,
because the planet Mercury takes 3.5 months to go around the sun. That's what it is. So it looks like the planet's going backwards in a backwards rotation, but what it's doing is it's confusing humans and dogs and cats. Everything alive goes nuts. But never mind about the retrograde. You're here. I'm here. And I'd like you to talk to the audience because you have so many great stories to talk about. I want you to share.
Okay. So I met Dr. Linda about 3 years ago, and I had first purchased the successful
Money and Success
candles, Money and Success. Oh my goodness. And I had also purchased the Good Luck candles. And when I say it helped my career tremendously, oh my goodness. It's like I seen results within a week. 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got fast results. A lot of times you'll get them in a week, 3 weeks, a month.
Overnight.
But, yep.
Overnight, literally, like I had received the opportunity with a very big hairstylist in the industry, and I was modeling for him, and I was able to get a chance to get my name out there. Well, needless to say, Dr. Linda Candles helped me boost my career. Also, it allowed me, I believe, to have a baby because my doctor had told me that I would never have kids. And
Stop right there a second. Stop right there, Chelsea. You're now the third person who have done the candles and was able to conceive when they were told, no, it's not going to happen. Or they tried IV, it didn't happen. They have tried all sorts of techniques and they couldn't conceive. You did the Good Luck Power, which removed that block and obstacle. Yeah, it's all part of it. Go on.
Wow.
You're the third one out of, I would say, since 2007 or 8. No, 2007. A guy who was at the advertising agency I had the infomercial running through back in the day. He and his wife conceived with the Good Luck and the Health and Wellness. Now they have 2 kids. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody else, I think, go to Michigan. I don't remember the story, and now we got you. So we'll have to put that on the website. But go ahead. So you got your career, and you got into the makeup, and you got into the hair, and then go on.
My makeup, my hair, I was able to meet and connect with different YouTubers in the industry and build great relationships with good people in the industry. And I also was able to, it also brought in a new love interest. And I'm a little confused right now because it's like everyone's wanting me right now, and I don't know who to pick. So it's just like, but it helped me out. Your candles helped me out in so many different aspects in my life, literally. And I truly thank you. Like, I
You're
really
welcome.
do. Especially, like, I never, like, I was always the one, like, felt like I was always overlooked and no one really, paid attention to me. But when I was able to purchase your candles and start using them, it's like I was able to finally, like, receive all those opportunities and
the door's
blessings.
open.
And I'm like, wow, I have a baby.
That's why
now.
Weeks of Wisdom work like a prescription for your soul. All right, that was your first time. That was just the beginning 3 years ago. And then you would call, I need some more. And I don't even have your list of orders in front of me as to what else you did, but you did do soulmate. You did do more good luck power. I think you might have done harmony power to bring down peace, balance, harmony because of your ex or something. And then there was a lot of fiery situations you needed to calm down. So talk about some of the others. Yes, the money and success power opened doors. And you were able to network, and you were able to get rid of a lot of what I call schmutz. All the negativity, blocks, obstacles, curses, and bad luck are removed when you do the good luck power candles. Then you back it up with the money and success power. What people don't know, it's not like just going to any store, apothecary, new age store. There's thousands of candle sets out there. Some are pre-made, pre-mixed with the wax, and the herbs are inside, and they tell you to put their name under something, or they put something in it or whatever. You can do anybody's candles. I have videos out on YouTube talking about do what you want with candles. And then a lot of people come back to me because mine work, right? So some of the bottles of oil that are included look like this. Where we go? There we go. Here's one bottle. Here's a second bottle. You get 4 little bottles of oil. Each has a different color. Each has a different property. So it's like if you're making a banana bread, chocolate chip cookies, and a Caesar salad, you got 3 different recipes to make 3 different foods with 3 different types of ingredients for the whole. And that's what Wicks of Wisdom does with the different formulas that are certain to help each individual, like Chelsea, obtain the results. So we have a question coming in. She said, beautiful story. How long is the process? Each candle, as Chelsea will testify, and you can tell average is 3 to 4 days, but they can take 2 days or they can go 9 days. There's no set rule. This is magic. It's alleged. You're asking God, what color is he? What kind of hair does he have? You can't prove it. So spiritual work is synchronicity. It's God. It's energy. It's what makes the stars hang out in the sky, or the internet work for us, or however we can. I think you met me on Storm's show, and then through that it opened new doors. But the change that you experienced, this girl called almost in tears the first time. You were shocked, Chelsea. You went from God to God. You went from the bottom of the barrel to the heights. And that was just the first time. Then you kept doing them. And even this year, it's like, oh my God, you've done 5 or 6 more sets just this spring. I'm going to give you the mic. You go. Tell people.
Okay. So I purchased the Harmony candles. And that's because it was like a lot of chaos going on in my life around that time. And I had also purchased the Good Luck candles again.
Yes, you always repeat
protection.
them. It's not just one time. Protection, correct. I forgot about those. Did those help you?
Yeah, most definitely. A lot. Me and my child's father were actually really good friends now.
It broke the mess. Oh my God. I haven't even heard this. Go on. Because you were so afraid of him. And I protected you. Go on. Let's hear it.
We're really good friends now. And we're like really, really good friends. And his mom, oh my God, she's asking me to go shopping with her now. And oh my God, everything, it's like everything is, our relationship now is so much better. I'm so serious. It's changed so quick. It's no more chaos. It's no more.
This was 7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because you were so afraid they were going to take the baby, or not. They wanted full custody, or they were going to fight you in court. I said, no, let's turn it around so that you can co-parent, or at least get some peace and balance and harmony in the relationship, and you were not having a good time thinking about what the worst could be in this situation, go on. This is terrific. I'm getting chills.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. Go on.
We're like it's like really good between us. It's to the point like he's asking to take me out for my birthday. Like when he comes over, like he'll take the trash sometimes, and he doesn't even live there. Like it's like totally different. It's like he's a different guy. Right?
He doesn't know
like,
you did this. He doesn't know you did the candles, right?
He doesn't know. No.
And even if he did, he wouldn't believe it. They don't believe it because you can't feel it. You can see a candle burning. People don't know. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm working on health and wellness. Okay, whatever. Or I'm working on money and success. All of a sudden the phone's ringing. Money's filling up your bank account. You're being asked to audition or go get a job for hair or whatever. Stuff starts happening. Is it odd or is it God? You can't define candle magic. The real magic in mine is in the oils and the writing of the petition. It's not the color of the candle. The herbs have its own purpose. The powders is an offering. In Kabbalah, the candle represents the soul of man, and the flame or the wick when lit is the flame, which is light, which is God. So we feed God a petition. Yeah. And look what happens. Go on. So
everything's good between us. And then I had
want to marry you?
It's more. So I got the love candle. Soulmate. Yes, I had received the soulmate candles, and oh my goodness, this guy, he's like asking to marry me. Like he wants me to marry him. Like he wants me to have kids. This is another guy, new love, right? And so he's asking me, asking for marriage. And when I first started talking to him, he was not talking about marriage or anything. But when I lit those candles, he started like bringing up marriage.
Did we put his name on them? I don't remember. Did we put him in those, or did we direct it?
I put the new love name on the candles.
Okay. I didn't know. I don't remember. There's so many. I can't remember what I do with people, but okay. But now so the soulmate power, you ask for love, attention, communication, good sex, security, whatever. And it starts to happen when you least expect it. So Libra 44, even though you're thinking about it, go to lindasalvin.com, read all the testimonials, because there's hundreds of testimonies. People have been doing this show since 1994 and have been doing the candles since 1999. You can see the infomercial with Chris Jenner right there on YouTube at Dr. Linda Salvin. Click the little subscribe and become part of the show. And just like with Chelsea, you get a testimony and you want to be a part of it. Come on and share your experience to give other people hope that this stuff is real. I'm not a charlatan. There's people that'll bash you no matter what, and there's people that can't get enough no matter what. That's life, the yin and yang. Go on, Chelsea. I didn't know this part about the love life. I'm learning too. Go on, let's hear more.
And so literally, he cannot get enough of me. Like, he literally has to talk to me every second. Like,
I think you should do another set and really bump it up.
God, oh my goodness. He's like talking about moving out here to Texas.
Where is he?
He lives in Wisconsin right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And he came out here and he came to visit me. He didn't want to leave, but I was like, you gotta go home, but come back one day, And so, yeah, he's talking about marriage. He wants children. He's saying he's madly in love with me. Can't get enough of me. Me and my mother, we've gotten back closer because it was an incident that happened between us, but everything's fine between us now. It seems like she's opened her eyes on a lot of aspects of my life. Like she's like,
well, it's also probably you probably
now.
Scared her and stunned her when you got pregnant. She didn't expect the baby, that she would become a grandmother when you weren't married on top of it. And then that was a surprise. Exactly. But now she loves your daughter. Now, let's go back to the guy in Wisconsin. Even though he wants you, how do you feel about him? I hear this all the time. Oh, he loves me. He gives me all this attention, all this. Great. But how do you feel? Are you in love with him? Do you want him? Oh, I just hit something. What's going on? Are you crying?
You're crying. Okay, so look. I really like him, right? And I liked him. I like him, but I just
You're not in love with him.
I don't think I'm in love with him.
No, you're not. But it's okay. And that's just one person. But the thing is, the candles worked on it. You thought you were interested. You wanted to get to know him. Now that he's here, you're getting to know him. You're like, oh, it's kind of like, oh, I can't wait to open up my Christmas and Hanukkah present. It's all beautifully wrapped up and I undo the bow and it's not what I wanted. But that's why you learn. So the candles work. It doesn't mean it's the end of the road. It just means that you can go on to the next person, or you may find the next one is a little more spiritually connected and emotionally connected and physically connected and mentally connected, because we have all aspects. And sometimes the physical and the sexual work, but the emotional, spiritual, and mental don't, or the mental and the, if you can't talk, I don't care how good the sex is. It'll just be sex and you say, see ya. And then you get bored because you can't connect, right? You need to connect. That's what relationships are. You got to go through life together, whether it's calling an insurance company or calling the plumber or paying the rent or going to the bank or getting baby formula. You got to talk about stuff. You can't just say, oh, work was great. You got to work together as a team. If this man does not fit your team partner, he's not it. And I can tell from the beginning, you're excited that he came in and all the candles, the candles work. But you also get to see what your needs are.
Yes. And I was like, next.
So we'll do more on the next one or bring the new one, bring in another one. But the truth is they work. What else have you done? Or what else can you want to share? Anything else?
Let's see. So, my job, they're offering me a better position. Yes. And so I took this test because in order for me to actually be on that higher position, I would have to pass this test. So my supervisor had sent me a test day before yesterday. And I passed the test yesterday with the 85. So I said
you would. You were so nervous. I said, don't worry. You're going to pass. You're going to be promoted. Remember I said that?
Yes.
There it is.
Yes, Dr. Linda. Yes.
Happy for you.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm just waiting for that raise, Dr. Linda. I'm just waiting for that raise.
It's coming. It's coming. Then you can do more money and success on them or it or whatever. And then we'll do some others on another soulmate. You just keep going. But look how much you've accomplished. So you have the baby. You got him in your life. You're getting the promotion. You're starting to, you passed the exam. You were so nervous. You were scared.
Yes.
Now the money and success power, remember I said you will in the petition, part of it was that you would pass the exam and not to worry. And because I told you about one client's son, she did him for a son and he passed the bar. Others have done it for real estate or medical or whatever you're trying to promote. This helps open those doors, but it eased your mind to study, know the answers, and comfortably take the test. 85, I mean, you passed the test.
Yes.
You should be proud of yourself.
85?
Yeah, that's huge.
Yes. Oh. So I'm so happy about that.
There's no meditating revolving the candles at all, Shana. It's nothing to do about meditation. No, you don't. Let me somebody wants to know if you have to meditate on the candles. Let's go back and explain. You want to tell them how you did it? Shana doesn't know. Most people don't know. There's candles, oils, herbs, powders. Let me run the commercial again so people can see what it is. You stay right there, Chelsea. Hold on.
Okay.
Then we're going to talk about it.
Use this set of candles to assist in strengthening the immune system, heal from various ailments, enhance general health and well-being, and target and help heal specific health issues. They can expedite the healing process. They're great to use before and after surgeries, and it can encourage physical, emotional, and spiritual healing.
at lindasalvin.com, there is the Wicks of Wisdom drop down, and there's tons of candles there for different aspects of life. Chelsea's talking about harmony power. Harmony power she burned to bring in peace, unconditional love, balance in a dysfunctional situation, which was the love life, her mom, the new baby. I mean, her work, everything was chaotic, right? Yeah, keep your dress on, please. And then she did protection because the ex was starting to get a lot of problems, and she actually got afraid that there'd be some problems or danger around she and the baby. That went away, as you heard her say. Oh, that's calmed down. The good luck power was used to remove blocks, obstacles, negativity, curses, and bad luck. It opened doors to get pregnant. It opened doors for her to take the test and move forward and pass the exam to get a raise at work. It opened doors to get rid of a lot of the negative people around you. It just it's a schmutz removal. Gets rid of all the garbage. Then she draws in the positive with the money and success power. Each set of candles has a different formula of oils. So like I said, if you're making banana bread or lasagna, you're not going to put bananas in the lasagna that I would think, because I don't think it'll go good with tomato sauce and noodles, but everything's on its recipe. I have created recipes. I was trained in candle magic in 1999 by a Sanarian priest. Then I combined it with Kabbalah. There's nothing out there like this. I think you've done others. And I know that I tried others before I found the man that trained me in candle magic with what I did to create Wicks of Wisdom in 1999. Okay. And then we were on TV in 08 and 09 with Kris Jenner in the infomercial, which we filmed in 06, even though the internet says it was 1999. They don't even know what they're talking about. It's not true. And I paid her $25,000 to do the infomercial before she got Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So there's a lot of misconceptions as to how it all started. But I have all the records and the proof, and it's mine. So Chelsea has done candles. The woman, Shana, wants to know, did you have to meditate? No, you light the candle, you walk away, get on with your life, right? Tell me your ritual. How do you do it?
Okay, so basically, I write my name on 3 lines, and I'll write the petition, like, what I wish to happen, what I really, really want to happen.
Yeah, and what we talked about. And I dictate those words to help you.
Yes, and once you write everything on your petition or whatever, make sure you write over the whole petition, and then you fold it. And then once you fold it, you'll also set your candles, and you'll put your herbs in there first, and then you'll put your oils in there, and then you'll light the candle. And then when you light the candle, you'll put your petition in the candle.
In the flame. Now, into the flame, yeah.
It'll turn into a flame. At first, it'll scare you. It will creep you out. You'll be like, ah! Like, you'll be so scared. Like, oh my God. Like, you'll be scared.
Well, I also explain if you have a bonfire, because it does catch fire, you take a non-flammable utensil and you pat out the flame, because the paper turns to carbon. It's a natural chemical reaction, but you got to get it settled into the candle, and then it sits there for 3 to 7 days. You don't do anything. You can talk, it'll flicker, it'll be high, low, but your home starts to smell sweet. It starts to smell beautiful. And then there's a peacefulness that happens, right?
And as soon as you light the candle, it's like you can feel a shift.
There's real spirits in these oil bottles. There's real spirits in here.
It's very spiritual.
Yeah. It's nothing else that's out there. These oils are custom made for Wicks of Wisdom. And I have been with the same manufacturer for 24 years since we started it, but your home smells beautiful. Sometimes you hear them crack. Sometimes the top of the candle pops off. Sometimes the wax will ooze. They've got a life of their own. No 2 candles are ever the same, right?
Yes.
Did you notice that? They change, or they have a life of their own, and you never know what each of the 3 are going to do. You have to do all 3 to see the whole result. Everything comes in 3. Now, there's a PDF file, which used to be this booklet called The History of Candle Power. And there's testimonies, there's directions. You get everything, people. You're not just online without direction. You pay for a consultation with me, and I understand your individual need, and I cater the petition to your need. Like, I know Chelsea for 3 years and what she's gone through, so we zoom in to what she needed. And here for the last half hour, she's talking about her love life. The guy can't get enough of her. She's getting the promotion. She just passed the exam. She got pregnant when the doctor said she couldn't get pregnant. What else, Chelsea? Your mom and you were getting along. Your ex and you were getting along. What else?
Let's see. What else is going on?
A lot.
Let's see.
Didn't you move?
So a situation had happened with my seat the other day. Needless to say, the guy had basically fixed my car, like my seat, for free. I was like, wow, like he literally fixed my seat for free, and like they're supposed to charge. So all I did was have to buy the part, and he just put it on for free. That's one of the good things that happened to me.
You start getting gifts from the universe. You're wondering, because all this negative black cloud is gone. People see you now before you're, and you feel it. You don't know what's wrong. You do a set of candles. All of a sudden, you're part of the light of world again. People literally don't see us when we're covered in stuff, or your light is so bright it blinds them. There's two ways to look at it. But now you're in receiving. Right now, you're into accepting on the spiritual level, where the universe, people, places, and things are giving back. It's all part of the synchronicity. It's all part, is it God or is it God? When you're in the flow, things continue to happen. When you're going against the flow, the relationships fall apart, communication's not good. And this isn't just during a Mercury retrograde, it's all the time. Or you can't communicate with certain people, or you're being bashed, you're being ripped to shreds, you're being berated, you're being betrayed. And then you clean it up, and all of a sudden you got this whole new world again. Life is always through chapters. There's always some people that will walk the whole journey with you, and then there's chapters when you go through phases. People move away, you go into different careers, you break up, whatever, and a new chapter opens. I also read portals, where life is in a 7-year portal, and you see life from 0 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to 21, 21 to 28, 28 to 35, 35 to 42, 42 to 49, 49 to 56, 56 to 63, 63 to 70, which is where I am now, because I'm turning 70 and I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm going to be 70 in January.
You look so good.
So fast. Thank you. It's hard, but it goes so fast, I was 40 when I got into radio, so I must have been 44, 45 when I started Wicks of Wisdom, and I got my PhD at 54. And you're how old, Chelsea? You're so young, and you've got all your life ahead of you, raising the baby. You'll probably have another. You will be married. You're going to make more money. The show's going to take off. You're just still working hard to do your creative, and eventually it happens. You want to tell people about your YouTube channel?
Yes. So I'm currently I'm a YouTuber. I am. I've just taken a little break because of the baby. I've been really busy with the baby, but I am a really, really big YouTuber, and I have a pretty decent following on YouTube. So after I lit your candles as well, my YouTube subscribers started going up as well. And I started meeting more people that were subscribing to me. Like, people would just come up to me asking me for my Instagram. I had this one lady come up to me and say, "Can I take a picture of you?" Or "Can I take a picture of you?"
Is that fun? Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, sure. So it's good. It's great, especially with YouTube. Like, I feel like that's my platform where I can really express myself and I can really be myself. And it's really brought in a lot of subscribers for me, like a lot, like real supporters that can really relate to me. So I love the candles, Dr. Linda. Like,
oh, you're so welcome. You can put this video on your channel. You can upload it and tell people, and if they I'll explain to you if they come to me because of you, how I replenish you as a gift and reward, how we help each other, but that's the main thing. Because I remember when you were worried about your channel, I said, well, do this, write that, watch this. And now a few years later, look at how much you've grown, even though, yes, taking time off for the baby, of course. But because I remember one day we were talking, oh, I can't now, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what?
Yes, Dr. Linda, yes.
But you did it.
It's like, honestly, like, I can't wait to upload this on my YouTube. I am going to most definitely upload this on my YouTube because I feel like people do need to see this, because it's a lot of people that go through a lot. Like it's a lot of people.
Everybody does. That's why I started, 1994, helping people. It's the same thing, only now it's platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. And I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know how to manipulate all of them. I need a social media manager, but I've been getting the word out. But you're a different generation. So it's your whole generation. I'm coming back at this level with what I did over 20 years ago. So it's not new for me. It's new for you and your generation. Then you get to take it and explain it and help to the next level too, because your struggles are their struggles and everybody identifies with somebody, but everybody needs a teacher or a mentor. So I have mentored you. Storm came to me. He and I do shows. I helped him. He's grown tremendously. He's got his thing, and we all help each other. That's what life is. Everybody partners. I call it the soul circle, that we connect in a certain group. There's people that are going to ditch you no matter what, or you're not going to communicate, or you're not going to feel the connection. You're going to go in different directions because you collide all the time. So they're not your people. You're not your village. But those that jive and vibrate to you, you'll know who that is. You're part of my soul circle. I'm part of yours, even though I don't see you in Texas and I'm in California, but we communicate, right?
Yes.
And you grow. But the thing is, you were open. You were open, Chelsea, because you were stuck. You saw me, heard me, whatever, and the door opened. And now 3 years later, you don't get enough of the candles or the readings going, or I see you on Facebook and it just goes. And look at how far you've come.
I've deactivated my Facebook, Dr. Linda.
Did you?
But I'm still on YouTube and Twitter. I'm still
on YouTube. All right.
I'm going to reactivate it soon.
No problem. You probably don't even need it, but at least I can message you there. But I'm just happy that all these results have happened, and I'm thrilled to hear you got an 85 on that exam. You were really nervous.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you. I'm so happy I passed the test. I'm like, yay! I get to literally get a higher raise at work, and I'm just so excited. And it's not for me, but for the baby,
right?
So I can be able to, supply for her and also have.
You're a mom. Yeah, you're a mom. Well, then we'll have to do more money and success, and you'll see where more money comes from, or more gifts come from, or even like the guy not charging you to fix the seat. All the little blessings. You got to know that there's always a butterfly moment, because I'm going to recite the poem for a moment that is on my website. It's on the infomercial. I've been saying it for 29 years on radio. I'm almost at my 30th anniversary. And it's, God, are you real? Because people are always looking for God. And I just say, God, are you real? The child whispered, God, speak to me. And the meadowlark sang, but the child did not hear. So the child said, God, speak to me. And the thunder rolled across the sky, but the child did not listen. So the child said, God, speak to me. And the star shone brightly, but the child did not see. So the child said, show me a miracle. And a child was born, but the child did not know. So the child said, touch me, God. Show me you're real. Whereupon God reached down and touched the child, but the child brushed the butterfly away and walked away unknowingly. It's everywhere. But I've always said that poem because if I watch for butterflies, that's a wink of God. So watch for butterflies on your path too, Chelsea, and you'll be more in sync with the universe at that moment. Like say you're going to the bank and you don't know if you should make a withdrawal or deposit. You're thinking. All of a sudden there's a butterfly. That's your wink of the universe saying, yeah, you're on the right track. Just confirmation.
Wow.
Watch for butterflies. That's why I have butterflies everywhere on the website. I use feathers and pine cones because to me, those are my totems for life. You'll find your totem. What means something to you? It might be a dragonfly. It might be a squirrel. It might be the butterfly. But when you start seeing things, it's just like when repetitive numbers, 111, 111, 444, 333, 222, which is all the ascension of the 11s. It's just that you're in touch with the universe at that moment. Like you're there. All that's real is you and me talking right now. All that's real when your viewers see this is that moment right now, not the story of the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years or what happened yesterday or last week and last month or this morning. It's now.
Yeah.
It's the moment. And when we see those repetitive numbers, it's the universe saying you're in alignment with the moment. Got it?
Exactly.
That's what it is.
And
yeah, you look at the clock and there it is. Go ahead.
The butterfly had landed on me like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, wow. So that's how you said that.
Yeah,
Wow.
because the butterfly came to you. Butterflies just don't land on people. I have a picture on my website somewhere. You can go look at lindaselman.com, and there's a butterfly on my eye. And I was with a family about 10 years ago, my neighbors, and we were hiking up here in the mountains. And this butterfly landed on their daughter and then came to me. And out of the blue, a National Geographic photographer came out of the woods and took pictures of us. I mean, what are the chances? Is it God or is it God? So there's this picture of me looking up with a butterfly in my eye. And I've got the picture of my friend's daughter. And she and I are touching fingers with the butterfly to pass the butterfly on to the next person. She had the butterfly on her nose. Yeah. I look at butterflies just like if you look on this, well, you're not going to get a copy of the book, but what we used to put when we shipped out the candles for the Wicks of Wisdom when we were on TV, everything's the butterfly. Here's another butterfly here. Watch for the butterflies and let them guide you on your journey. That's what I always say. Because if you can't see God, look for butterflies. At least you see something. I'm not about religion. I'm Jewish. I have my Judaism. I had a Christ awakening, but I'm spiritual. I'm in the middle without conforming to man-made ideas. Who made the stars and the earth? There's thousands of controversies and hundreds of religions and lots of people who believe and don't believe, but find it for you.
Yeah.
And that's what the candles have shown you. At first, you came to me crazy and scared. And over the years, I've worked with you. And now look how much you've grown. And the fears have turned to faith.
Mm-hmm.
Your rewards are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
You're a mom.
Yes. Thank God.
Everything's changing for you. What else would you want to say?
You're
going to cry.
I want to just tell you thank you so much. Like,
you're welcome.
Literally, like, it feels like it happened overnight. Like,
a lot of it did. When you first started, it did.
Yes. It's changed so much, like drastically, like, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just so happy that I was able to
got you out of the negative, like
you.
That black cloud is gone. That's my job, is to help people see the light.
Yes. And I'm just like, wow, like, I'm just so happy that I met you and that God blessed you with this gift to be able to give back, and help others around you. And it's a blessing because you're literally changing lives. Like, believe it or not, like, you're changing lives. Like, if I would have never gotten your candles, like, I don't know.
I don't know
like,
either.
I've experienced so much. Like, I've been traveled to all of my dream states, I with celebrities, like, crazy.
Yeah. The door's open if you want them.
Dream cars, slept in mansions, the most exclusive condos, not even just that, but I'm healed from my domestic
Well, your
violence
material world
situation.
opened up. Your material world opened up, but your spiritual and emotional world integrated where you were fragmented. That's really what it
Yes.
is. You came together with your mind, body, and soul. Yeah.
Yes.
I just got chills. So that's telling the
Yes.
truth. Whenever you get chills, the little goosebumps, it's spirit confirming. Mhm. Good for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
I'm going to let you go. I'm going to wrap up the show. If anybody wants to contact you, they can go to Dollface TV and watch you on YouTube or look at your old shows.
Yes.
This show will be up. If you want to reach me, I'm Dr. Linda Salvin. You can go to lindasalvin.com or call me off the air at 888-509-1077. Chelsea, I'm going to put you backstage for a moment. We'll talk after I close the show. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Everybody, thank you for joining today's broadcast. And again, if you need help, I'm here. I do candle magic. I do readings, healings, channeling sessions. I've been doing this a long time. lindasalvin.com is my website. You can also listen to this show at Linda Salvin Radio. My radio station's on 24 hours a day. I'm going to be moving to a larger network in the month of June, so we're going to be even bigger. And I welcome you to take part of it and become a part of it. And if you have a testimony or question and you want to be on the show, send me an email. I'll bring you on. In the meantime, have a great week. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed today's program with Dr. Linda. Need a breakthrough of your own? Ready for answers or insights nobody else has? Reserve your own one-on-one in-person chat. Dr. Linda isn't just for other people. Dr. Linda gets results for you. And it's easy. Contact details are on screen now. Just click on lindasalvin.com or call toll-free 888-509-1077. That's lindasalvin.com or toll-free at 888-509-1077.